The Waqf Amendment Bill will be moved for consideration and could even be passed tomorrow in the Parliament. The discussion over the bill in the Lok Sabha is expected to last 6 to 8 hours. The opposition walked out of the Business Advisory Committee meeting, which was to finalize the Waqf discussion bill. Opposition says that their concerns have been ignored. Meanwhile, Minority Affairs and Parliamentary Affairs Minister Kiren Rijiju had said the appropriate time for the bill's introduction will be decided after consultations with the Business Advisory Committee and discussions with the Speaker.
Before the committee that tomorrow on 2nd April, we are bringing the Waqf Amendment Bill. Some of the members wanted 4 hours, some members wanted 6 hours, the opposition parties wanted 12 hours. So finally, there was an agreement that the total time to be allocated for discussion on Waqf Amendment Bill would be 8 hours. If some political parties are trying to create some excuse so that they can run away from the discussion, that would be unfortunate, because the nation wants to listen the points raised by various political parties.
The opposition parties have walked out in the middle of the BAC meeting in protest. Why? Because the government is simply bulldozing its agenda and not listening to the views of the opposition party. We have asked for a comprehensive discussion on the Waqf Amendment Act. Our views are not being listened to. We have asked for a proper time to be allocated for the resolution on the President's rule in Manipur. That we have not been, our advice is not being listened to. We have asked for an important discussion under Rule 193 for epic cards, voter epic cards, and the decisions to link it with Aadhaar. All opposition parties have demanded that.
Let me bring in Sujata Paul of the Congress Party at this moment. Ajit Arwala of the BJP also with me. Thank you so much to both of you for speaking to us here on NDTV. Sujata, let me ask you this. The government says that, its discussion is going to take place there. And the minister also, in fact, said that, approach the speaker if you have the problem. The BJP seems to insinuate that the opposition doesn't want to, in fact, let this discussion go through. You want to run away from a discussion?
Nobody wants to run away from the discussion. The fact is that a 428-page report has been presented to the members, and they are expected to read that within 1.5 days and have a discussion on this issue. Now, this is a very, very important issue, because what the BJP is trying to do is basically demonize and derogate our minorities, because they want to benefit from this during election time. That is their only aim. And they keep saying that 24/7, 365 days, we are in election mode, and that is the only reason why they're doing it. Otherwise, explain to me, why is it that when we talk about the powers which are given to the authorities now, to the state government officers, to the district collector, that is making the whole thing so dangerous, because when somebody moves a mere application before them saying that a particular property is not a Waqf property but a state government property, these state government officers are bound to cancel it, and and you can run to the courts. But is that why laws are? Your laws are to make things easier for people, but here process will become a bigger punishment for people. Yes. Yeah.
So you're right. I mean, there could be points which can be argued on what could how can this bill be improved. But the fact remains, Mr. Darwala, this is a constant charge. It's just not about the Waqf Amendment Bill. The government seems to be bulldozing or steamrolling the important bills that they feel they need to pass in the shape and form that they need to pass it. I mean, there is an opposition which is asking just for more time. Nobody is running away from a discussion. Why is the government not keen on presenting or giving more time, sir?
Last 1 year, good afternoon to all the panelists, to you. Last 1 year, we have appointed a committee under the JPC under the April leadership, and they have been going across the country. Let me tell you one thing. Last 1 year, all the stakeholders, Muslims across the country have come together. We have taken their apprehensions, we have taken their thoughts, and we have taken their views. It has been discussed threadbare.
Mr. Dadwala, there are two different things. You are talking about the JPC consultations. Here, the question is that the MPs, those who are to discuss. No, I'm just let me come to it. Yeah? Sir, you are making a point. I'm just adding to it. I'm just adding for your clarification. You are talking about the wider consultations which took place as far as the JPC is concerned. Here, the question that the Congress MPs and the opposition MPs are raising is the fact that it's a bill of more than 400 pages. They should be given more time to read, understand, prepare, and then come for a debate, sir.
100%. 60 years, what happened? In 60 years, show me one institution. Come on, I will tell you on this channel, and with great responsibility, in 60 years, show me one hospital made by Waqf. I will salute you. Show me one school. I will salute you. Show me one university created by the Waqf revenue. I will salute you on this channel. What happened in 60 years? You couldn't even create a single establishment which have benefited the Muslims.
Nobody here says that there should not be any improvement as far as the Waqf law is concerned. I am asking you something else. You are telling me about 60 years. All I'm asking is, should the government give more time for the opposition MPs to prepare themselves when they come for this debate? What's the harm in that?
Why, when the bill comes in for dialogue, when it comes to getting passed, this is the time they ask for more time, in the hope and in that anything can be diluted. What have we asked for? What have we asked for? 2 women on the board. What have we asked for? The CEO to understand, the collector who understands the revenue law. Is that such a draconian amendment? What is this?
But isn't the parliament a platform to debate all this? Sujata Paul, yesterday the minister in fact went on and said that the opposition parties are trying to spread misinformation and fear around the bill. Whatever there is, you come and register your protest in the parliament when the discussions are taking place.
Correct. Why aren't they there?
Hold on, sir. Let Ms. Paul answer that.
Yes, you know, there were 44 amendments earlier, and these needed to be discussed clause by clause. And I tell you, they are talking about misinformation. What about the institutions which have been created by, by the previous laws to administer works? The tribunals, the national tribunal, the state board, and the tribunals that are existing. Why are their powers being reduced? We are asking questions, and we are asking questions because you are not allowed each clause to be discussed in the JPC. And hang on. You know, there has been deliberate ambiguity which has been created to determine who can donate and who cannot donate. The Waqf by user concept, which was developed by the judiciary over a period of time, the BJP spokesperson is questioning that by saying 60 years what has happened.
But Sujata, you will also have this opportunity to put all these points in the parliament, right?
If they allow us, right? If they allow us to go through the report properly, if they had discussions on the JP,
what were they doing for last 1 year?
This is an attack on the Constitution. Please don't debate on the
Constitution.
As I said, Mr. Darwala, we are talking about two different things. Okay, there is some breaking news coming in. I'm sorry, I'll have to interrupt both of you here. There is some breaking news coming in. I'll have to quickly shift my focus to that. The BJP has issued a whip to all Lok Sabha MPs to be present in the parliament tomorrow for the discussion on the Waqf Amendment Bill. So it just seems that the party is all set at this moment to ensure that they have the numbers stacked with them when the discussions or possibly voting takes place as far as this bill is concerned. Interesting it would be now to see whether the NDA partners, Mr. Chandrababu Naidu, Nitish Kumar, are they on board as far as this entire bill is concerned? All right. Thank you so much to both of you for joining me at this moment. I have to move on.